It has been in the news here recently, the opioid crisis that we have here in this country. And coming up this weekend, there's a way that you can help fight and get rid of any excess medication in your house. Before we get to that, I want to talk to Dr. Scott Irvine here at IPA and Colleen. Let's talk about the importance of people managing their medications and get rid of some things that might actually be harmful to them in the future.
I think the idea of people keeping medications that they don't currently take puts people at risk. It's not only the patients themselves, it's also their family members. I mean, these are things that have consequences.
Yeah. And we talked before the interview that certain people in the news that have died, and really due to complications of too many people subscribing too many different pain medications, and all of a sudden it's in their body and it becomes too much.
Right. I mean, when we have providers seeing a patient for a foot issue, and then they go to potentially the dentist for a tooth issue, and then they maybe go to their orthopedic surgeon over the course of maybe 12, 14, 16 months, and they get the medication justifiably for each individual problem, over time that collects in the medicine cabinet, and if there is self-prescription or they go and decide to take some medication for themselves, there's not an awareness about the piling on effect of maybe one or two medications. Each one on their own may be completely and totally safe. However, two together may not be safe. So the idea of medication being written at that time for that problem needs to be discarded and each individual problem addressed on its own merits.
We have so many people that are dying far too soon than they should, all due to this. So that's why this day is come up, National Drug Take Back Day, all happening this Saturday.
I think anything that's not currently being prescribed, if it's much more than a month or 2 months out of sequence, that needs to be discarded. It doesn't need to be around. Mistakes can happen. You don't even, sometimes patients take medications out of a bottle that they mistake for another bottle. There's all kinds of reasons to get rid of this. The DEA has these drug take-back days for the sole purpose of getting confused medications or piling on effects of medications out of patients' hands in such a way that you're only taking currently prescribed medications. Medication list needs to be current problems, current medications, nothing old. Get it out of your house. Get rid of it properly. I think in the interim, if you go to the DEA's website, the recommendation is to put it in what they describe as an unsavory place. Specifically, they talk about coffee grounds, use kitty litter, and they do still actually talk about water, and it has to do with city ordinance, but by and large, get rid of it sooner rather than later, and I think we probably need to do more drug take-back days to address your point. Once a year is not enough.
The information and the locations is on your screen right now. It's all happening this Saturday, National Drug Take-Back Day. Do your family a favor, do yourself a favor, and get rid of all those medications that you're simply not on right now and have no plans to be on. I got to tell you, this has been informative. This is good stuff here. And for more information about what you guys do in general, because you guys are truly increasing the livability of a lot of people's lives, eliminating pain, best website.
IPAclinic.com, and we have all of the links for finding ways to dispose of drugs and keep yourself safe with regard to medications that have consequences.